I'm late, but it doesn't look like anybody really noticed. Hey, Steve, hey, Cart. I'm sorry. I fell asleep, actually. I just woke up and I went, wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to be somewhere 10 minutes ago? Yeah, but Steve, nobody cares about you. Hmm. I know you people are very sensitive down there. Steve just ruins cake for everybody. What kind of picture do you want? Hmm. Yes, actually, except I woke up and couldn't move my right hand. Hmm. Hey, Mr. Nicky. Hey, Donna. I know we've been sitting here forever going, well, yeah, I thought Donna'd show up. How come Donna doesn't come around anymore? Everybody figured you were mad at Cart. Hey, somebody should have brought a champagne bottle since we're launching the new channel. Should have christened it. Oh, well, Donna, I'm not going to tell you that if you don't know the things she said. I'm not going to repeat them. No, Cart, I would never say such a thing. Mm. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Did you bring the champagne? I see this channel has 29 subscribers, so I guess most of our regulars are catching on. I thought Ariel might come around. Maybe the lazy bum is sleeping. Can you believe people? Well, Nikki, we were talking about you, and then you had to come and spoil it all. Now, Mr. Nicky will never get to finish that story. Yeah, I don't think I had coffee today at all. I'm not sure. Whatever happened to the Bengals? Really, is that all the longer they were around? Oh man, that's rough, Nikki. Sorry about that. You know, I'm trying to think of and oh wait, what was that one that one was like, "Am I only dreaming?" Where is this from? Oh, what was that? The next line had the title of the song, but that was a good song they did. Where is this from? Dang nabbit. Oh yeah. Did they do Manic Monday? That was a good one too. Eternal Flame. That's it, Nikki. Yes, that was a good song. Well, now I have that song in my head. Wish I could just go and grab it and play it, but I think there are three people who would get mad at me if I got us shut down on the very first night. It is funny. I do think me and Nikki have a lot in common. I am going to guess, I don't know if I remember this or not, that Susanna Hoffs decided she wanted a solo career. You started in 81. Yeah, friction arose after we began singling out Hoffs. Yep. Yeah, I imagine, Steve. I don't like to volunteer people for stuff. Yes, there's been a lot of groups like that, and I can't really think good examples right now. But they'll start off as it'll be like the podcasters, and then somebody is sort of like the breakout, and it becomes Nikki and the podcasters. Yeah, yeah, we definitely will have to set that up. I want to do it, like last time was off the cuff. Want to, you know, sort of try to find a time where it's good for the most people and get a list of questions. Of course, now that we did the new channel thing, it changes the way I thought of doing. Like if we did team trivia, I guess what we could do is like if we did that, we could just stream it to my channel also, and you'd have like one team in my channel and one team in this channel or something like that. Or, oh, Mandy. Yeah, I always liked Neil Diamond. I can listen to just about any music, at least for short periods. But the only thing I can't really listen to much at all is like death metal. And I can't go for a long diet of like real old fashioned down home country music. Let's see. What do that was a feature in what? Oh, Muriel's Wedding. Oh, that was an oldie, wasn't it? I remember that. I remember there being a movie called Muriel's Wedding. I even remember it was an Aussie movie, but I remember nothing about it. I assume you all know that ABBA got its start by winning the Eurovision contest. You know, when I was a kid and Barry Manilow, his first big hit, at least that I knew of, was Mandy. But I could have swore he was singing Oh Mammy. I thought it was a song about his mother. Just a little peek of what it's like to grow up as a muckster. It's already a go, Don. If you're up at 5 a.m., I'll show it to you. Actually, Donna, I do have it. It's rolling around in the back of my head. That's how I usually work on things. I just put it back there, and my brain will work on it. And all of a sudden, I'm like, aha! Now I know what I want to do. And that's the story of my success. I always did that in school when they'd assign you like 1,000 word essay, and they'd say it has to be done in 2 weeks. And I'd have like a subject in my head, and it would just sort of roll around in my brain. And then, like the night before it was due, or that morning, I would just spit it all down on paper. So you say Tony Collette and Rachel Griffiths. I thought that had to be pretty early in their careers. No, no, there's no way to keep the trolls out. Actually, I wanted to mention to the other guys that I think we might have to be careful of watching out for the porn bombers and stuff at the beginning. Oh God, there's one now.
Porn. Okay. Hello. Hello,
Well,
Nikki.
you
Hello, Steve. Hello, Donna. Hello, Cart. What's up?
you sound nice and chipper.
I feel nice and chipper. I am nice and chipper. All right. So what's new?
Well, didn't get the full story because he got cut off mid sentence. But Mr. Nicky was saying something about Nikki having a very ugly boil, and he was just about to tell us where, and she came in and interrupted it.
Oh my.
We found out that Steve was secretly in love with Barry Manilow,
Hmm.
and Cart's just being her usual, smart ass Aussie self.
Wow.
That's pretty much everything.
Okay. That sounds enlightening.
And and Donna is mad at you because you were supposed to create a video for sign offs every night.
That was your job. Wasn't that your job?
Well,
National anthem, and then the yellow, the multicolors, and the beep.
That's like actually the kind of thing I was thinking of, is just making it like what was it always like at midnight or something way back when, that all the TV stations would go off, and there was various versions of that with someone would play the national anthem or whatever, and it would go to color bars and.
All right.
See, Donna just said, "I'm mad at Mr. Finkel." I don't know. She gets a bee in her bonnet,
I think reading is an issue here. Your glasses.
Well,
go ahead.
She's from Texas, so you have to understand the accent. I'm mad at Mr. Finkel. I don't know. I can't do accents, and that was a nothing there.
Okay. I want to say real quick, for those of you who just saw me pop up in the old channel, you're in the wrong place. I'm going to put a little in the screen and tell you to come on over to the new place. And I hope you come and find it soon, because I'm about to close the old place. And how do I turn that off? Oh, edits and... Oh, how do I turn that off?
Well, I didn't. Did you set multi-stream?
I just went to multi-stream just for a few minutes to.
Okay.
In case anyone doesn't know where we're at.
Yeah, I did a short video earlier saying this is the last time I'm going to warn you people.
Oh, well, I get to warn them again.
Hey, I saw we got a whole, what did I just say, like 29 subscribers or something so far.
Right. All right. Over here.
Yes. I guess I never did put the StreamYard out there. Oh, you know what I think I get to do? Let me see. Paste. Ooh. Or, no, wait a minute.
Wait, you telling me to wait a minute?
Well, I'm telling me to wait a minute.
Oh.
Shouldn't. I should be able to pin it.
Oh, let me see if I can pin it.
Yeah. I made us all YouTube admins or managers or something like that.
I'm in the new channel and I cannot pin it. I can report it. I can block it. I can go to the channel. What up?
Huh.
Why is that? I thought I could. Thought you gave me the power. Wait a minute. I can pin other ones. I can't pin that one.
Yeah, you're right. I just clicked on cart and I can't. I could click. I could pin carts, but I can't pin mine that has the link in it.
That's weird.
This is weird. Yeah.
But if I do that and try to pin it, or if I do this and try to pin it, no.
Let me see. What am I?
Huh. That's weird. Can you pin mine? The one from Fink Muck R Kill.
Let me. Let's see, what am I doing over here? Okay. Let's see. No.
You broke it. Muck broke it. Hey, can anyone copy and paste the link and see if I can pin your comment? Because I can pin comments, I just can't pin my own.
Switch account.
Oh, wait, no, I can't. I have channel activity, go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, and hide user on this channel. Ooh. I'd say the creator of this channel messed something up.
I blame YouTube.
Can you log in as FMAC Chat and Play?
I'm working on that right now.
All right.
I went to another browser to do that, and it's not automatically letting me switch accounts over there. Because I wanted to see what that would do.
Do I want to read my comments from today?
Probably not. Okay, now what? Okay. In case anybody's wondering, there is no S in FMAC.
Oh. Who put an S in FMAC?
I don't know, but it's a good thing it isn't permanent, or we'd have to make Steve a member.
Well, I wanted to poke my head and say, hey, it looks like it's going to be a busy work night, so I'm going to say goodnight. I will chat at y'all later. And guys, give Buxer the hardest time you can possibly give him.
So I logged in as FMAC and was able to pin.
Yay! All right,
I don't think I pinned the right thing.
Get up here and give this geezer some company, because I have to pretend like I care about my job. All right, good night, ladies and girls and boys and men, and yeah, that came out all wrong. Talk to y'all later.
Have fun.
When I say leave.
Okay, then. It is definitely something I am going to have to figure out. Okay, so it seems that Steve has infected Cart with the whole cake thing. Ooh, and I missed ice cream and egg salad. Damn, you guys just went nuts while I was messing around on another channel. Thank God of all that stuff, potato salad is my favorite. I love good potato salad. It was always pretty much my favorite meal of the year was Easter dinner. Glazed ham, baked beans, potato salad. And I know it's not supposed to be an Easter thing, but add some pumpkin pie on there and you got a perfect meal. Fish and chips. Now that Steve mentioned seafood, I might have to get seafood salad tomorrow. My grocery store makes a good seafood salad. Of course, who knows what all the ingredients are that are supposed to be crab and stuff like that. I hear someone knocking. Okay. Did you want that avatar before I bring you up? I assume that's a yes. How you doing? I'm not hearing anything.
Sorry. My good computer is being shipped to HP to get fixed because the battery decided that it wasn't going to work anymore. So I'm on my old computer that really sucks, and I have none of my good avatars.
No. I just wanted to make sure because you always use the flower. And I thought
Hmm.
in case you'd been using that somewhere else and forgot it hadn't changed.
Nope.
So is that a young you?
That is a very young me.
I'm gonna go with like 18.
Oh no, no. Well, yeah. Uh, no, 20. 20.
Okay. Well, I refuse to comment anymore while Mr. Nicky's around.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, but you got to remember that was like a really, really long time ago, and now I'm an old prune.
An
You
old
know,
wibbitch.
yeah, an old wibbitch.
Okay, Cart says you look like Linda Ronstadt. Yeah, I can see Linda Ronstadt.
Mm, I don't know. That was, back when we had big hair and
Yeah, back in the 50s.
yeah.
So how you doing? I just went through 3 days of computer withdrawal myself, having to use my laptop.
Well, this computer is okay. It's slow, and when I get on StreamYards, I cannot do anything except have, StreamYards, because StreamYards is such a resource hog.
Yeah. Well, what just made a big difference for me was adding 8 more RAM. Really,
Well,
only had
I
8.
added RAM when I bought my computer back in March.
Mm.
So I was doing good until the battery decided it was not going to work.
Mine, it worked okay most of the time, but if I'd edit a video and then I would try to come up in StreamYard while it was processing, then everybody'd be like, "You're roboting," and it'd all be real laggy, and you wouldn't think that like a process in a onboard program would be affecting the internet. You know what I mean? Because it's not like taking up bandwidth or whatever. But
Yeah, you would think, but it's something about StreamYard. StreamYard's just eats up your resources no matter what they are.
mm, yeah, I know a lot of people say when they come on with their phones that it sucks the phones dry pretty quick. Of course, I don't know how people can do this stuff on their phones anyhow.
Oh, me either. I have no idea how people do everything, and I mean everything,
Mm.
on their phone.
I know there are YouTube people that actually, you know, film and edit videos on their phones and they, upload them and they look nice. And I think I have trouble just like watching YouTube on my phone.
Uh, my phone actually, it is a smartphone. I have to have it so I can sign in for work, kind of like Finkel does, with the facial recognition thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I honestly, I can look up, things on Google or get directions from my phone. But other than that, I don't use my phone other than as a phone.
Well, gee. See, now that's how you know you're old. You actually use it as a phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of like anybody under, like, say, 40. It's like the last thing they do is actually talk on their phone. Um, I My phone has become much more useful since I found out I can just talk to it. And I won't say her name because then she'll start.
She'll start talking to you.
But but I say things like, Alexa, open up settings. Alexa, turn on the flashlight. Alexa, what's the capital of Uganda? Alexa, what's 3,814 divided by 75? Whatever. It's
Yeah.
even all my text
And
is like, you go ahead.
that's good for some people, but I'm the type I could ask the question but and get the answer, but if it doesn't come from like my research, then I may not agree with the question or with the answer.
Are, are you implying that Siri would lie to me?
I'm implying that some people prefer Siri or Alexa compared to some people who like to do their own research.
Yeah, I definitely. If I'm looking up something important, then I want to look it up and see the sites that the information's coming from and stuff like that.
Yeah. I didn't kill the chat.
There's Kiwi. Okay, now the balance of power is definitely shifting in chat.
Yeah. We're being taken over. It's not because my picture's up there. God.
Hey, this is the what's the word? The maiden voyage of our new channel. We should all take a group picture.
Everybody smile.
Just gonna say that. Say F Mac.
Yeah, you don't want to get too close.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be a long night. We've got severe thunderstorms. And of course, the weather radio is going to go off.
Oh, that was an alarm. I thought the internet police were busting through the door.
No. It's the weather radio. I really don't need it because, of course, I've got the dogs, and
Yeah.
they let me know because they think they need to be all four of them think they need to be in my lap when it's storming. Big bad German shepherds.
Yeah. I don't know if Mr. Nikki knew Nikki when she looked like that. Did you? Did she? Did he?
No. Did you know me when I looked like that?
Mr. Nikki, if you have any sense, you'll say
He
you
said
still
pretty
look like
close.
it. No, I was going to say, if he had any sense, he'd say, you still look like that to me, babe.
No, he knew me when I looked like that.
No, okay.
See, there's the start of the pruning and the wrinkles and the gray hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the weight. The weight's starting to come on in that picture too. But I don't like that picture.
No.
No, I don't. I like this one better.
Yeah. You look good either way. You're definitely a young cutie, though.
Yeah, he probably is, because um, I definitely don't look like either of those pictures anymore. I'm old.
Yeah, but he's no prize.
I see when I was that age, I wanted to put like silver in my hair and like stripes to kind of, I don't know, highlight a little bit. And
Yeah.
now I don't have to worry about it because I've got the silver all natural.
It's all highlighted.
Yeah. So I guess
I
that's, one thing about getting older is the idiotic things that you want to do when you're younger. Just wait around long enough and it'll show up.
I always think when women get older and their hair starts to go, and it's like you're getting streaks of gray, or and it sort of gets dull. I
Hmm.
think I think like once you go like pure white, it looks good.
Yeah. It's not quite there, but and then now that it's got the silver and gray and kind of muted whatever. Now
Yeah.
I keep thinking I want to put purple in it.
Hmm. I, I was about to say, whatever you do, don't dye it blue.
No, that's an old lady color.
Always kind of wonder why women do that. It's like, you know, because it's like old ladies were doing that before it was like a young woman punk thing. So it's not like they were trying to relive youth.
Actually, it had to do with the shampoo that is used.
Oh,
Um, it is it's a whitener and brightener, um,
okay.
and it has a blue tint to it. It helps get the brassiness out.
Oh, I don't think anything could get the brass out of you.
No, I don't think so. That's why I don't use it. Now, Steve, I everybody or a lot of people have said that, but when I hear like a recording of my voice, I I'm like, "Oh my god, who can stand to hear that voice all the time?"
I've always had a thing for like odd voices.
Mhm.
You know, like with women, like either like a deep smoky voice, but even like sort of like the higher squeaky ones or something. I don't know.
Like Fran Drescher.
Well, not to that extreme. I was trying to think of. I'm picturing a girl that used to be on Saturday Night Live, a blonde. Anyway,
Mm.
but yeah, just really pretty much just odd voices always appealed to me. Of course, I was never, a good guy. They always wanted to take my man card away because, the first thing I would notice in a woman is like a pretty face and eyes, and
Mhm.
you're supposed to be looking in other places.
Supposedly. I prefer to get the eye contact because you can learn a lot more about a person through the eyes and how they react and
Yeah,
I what's the saying? Eyes are the picture window to the soul.
yeah. And some people you look and you see emptiness.
Yeah, that's probably me. The two marbles rolling around, they bang into each other every once in a while, but otherwise it's empty. See, the Kiwi wants Izzy up here, not me.
Yeah, see how he is.
That's all right.
Just just cause she's only a third your age.
Yeah.
What do you mean Izzy should meet Nikki? I'm sure you two have crossed paths before.
I believe I mean, I've been in her chat, but
Mm.
yeah, as a matter of fact, it was on y'all's channel when Based was here. Izzy
See you
was
later. See you later, Cart. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Cart.
I don't know where she's going. She lives in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing to do.
Maybe she's gonna take a nap.
You know, I think I'm going to kind of enjoy our next few lives just because the chat is mostly just going to be, I don't know, sort of like our people. Like, if, you know what I mean? It'd be like the regulars. Other people
Right.
aren't going to just find us right away. I really like that we're sort of small and we get to know each other enough that we can make jokes about each other and stuff like that.
And that's what I've always said is I like having a smaller channel also because of that reason, because you get to know people and you can kind of, I guess, figure out who's who and who to believe and who not to believe and
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Well, I do know for a while there when, I guess I'm the one who pretty much started it. We had that little, people call it a channel war. Um, and, I couldn't watch anything live. I finally found a workaround that most of the time, because like I was watching you guys for quite a while. Was that yesterday, I think, or today? Anyway, yeah, yesterday
Yesterday.
when you had Tav on there.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, but people knew that I couldn't like watch lives and stuff, and they were sending me screenshots and short videos, and they would send me shots of chat, and there would be people who were some of our regulars, and you'd see them in another chat saying, and I forget exactly, but basically be like, yeah, Muck's an asshole or whatever. And after a while, I was just like, I don't want to see that anymore. I just want to come here and exist in my little bubble and pretend everybody's friends,
Right. And that situation that you're talking about, it was actually brought to my attention Tuesday maybe by Mr. Nikki.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was somewhere, I don't know, in some other channel, and he pointed out a couple of people saying things like that, and I'm like, really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for them. I could care less.
I know, like I wouldn't expect people, I mean, I would, but I wouldn't expect other people to like go to another channel and, take my side or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it's a little weird whenever people come in here and go, oh, hey, Buck, hey, Finkel, la, 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 la. and then they go someplace else going, yeah, you guys are right. Those people over there are a bunch of idiots. Just, I don't know why people are like that.
I don't know why either, because I'm the same wherever I'm at, you know.
Me too.
And just like yesterday when you came in, because I don't have well, I don't have my good computer. I was just on the StreamYards, and when you said, "Nikki, you've fallen down in the world," you know,
Oh, scraping the barrel. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was like I can't answer him as me. I can only answer him as the channel, so I can't answer period because
Uh, and I don't know if you had noticed, because I think, that's one of the things, I would never purposely make fun of something for a friend that I think is actually, like a sore subject or whatever, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, and you probably didn't notice, but when I named names, one of the names I
Mhm.
didn't mention because that is actually somebody that I can't stand.
I saw Clip, I saw Tab, I saw Fac.
Oh, did I
Uh,
mention Cliff? No, I'm kidding.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I know. Um, but well, and there was one
Oh,
person there who I did not know. So, but the other
yeah.
one is someone that I just think is I can't stand him because he's so stuck on himself. Anyway,
I'm still trying to remember who I was up, but
mm,
the Kiwi, the channel is the Vigilance Committee.
yeah, Steve, why don't you post a link? I know because we
Cause
have absolutely no mods here,
right.
and I don't want to start
Oh, damn it.
wrenching people
Yeah, not
unless
right away,
unless
not with a new channel.
well, and also I don't want to like you know I have this tendency a lot of times to sort of bulldoze things because I come up with an idea and I run with it.
Mhm.
So, like, if the other guys come in and all of a sudden there's like, 10 blue wrenches, it's going to be okay. I thought this was a group channel, not much channel. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm not sure they would actually say or think that, but I forget what I was doing. Oh, that's what it is. Uh,
And that's like with Cliff and I's channel. And he'll tell you, Nikki's the one who answers the emails. Nikki's the one who does this. Nikki's the one who does that. But even though Nikki's the one who does it, if I answer an email, I wait until I've talked to him.
yeah. There you go. There's the Vigilance Committee link, folks. That's so much easier than actually having to spell vigilance on your own.
Did you click it? He goes, yeah, it takes you right there. He's never clicked on a link before. We know you're new at it, even though you're older than dirt. I don't know. I know you're not older than Muckster. You're about the same age.
I'm sorry, I heard you mention my name, but I was actually talking to my phone, sending a text.
No, he said he clicked on the link. He goes, "Oh, and it takes you right there." So I kind of laughed. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm uh new to this." I said, "I know. Everybody knows you're new to it. Because
Well,
hang on,
uh,
I'm answering a text. Cliff must be lurking because he knows I'm still awake. He just sent me a text.
I was actually surprised you came up this late.
Yeah, well,
Tab was actually on her panel yesterday. He seemed okay to me.
yeah, um he's okay. He's kind of turned over a new leaf or has come to a realization or
An epiphany.
yeah, because uh, there's a lot of people with how he is acting right now who are questioning if he's trolling everybody.
Hmm.
And I have to say, I believe that he has actually come to an epiphany and has realized a few things.
I think so too. I mean, he is a joker and stuff, but I think on something like that, he's a pretty straightforward guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Cliff, are you lurking in
Okay.
the
Now
new?
you,
Yes, I'm texting, and I have to talk while I'm
right.
texting.
Well, see, I talk instead of texting. I just talk to my phone and let it text.
Channel question.
See, now here's my thing. If he's lurking, you wouldn't have to send him a text.
New. Is that how you knew I was still a wait,
AWA.
E? Um, But yeah, no, I do believe that Tab has turned over a new leaf or whatever. He definitely has had his brain, I guess, rewired to a point.
Well, I did hear part he was saying about he was at the VA and they called the cops on him again. And the cop who came was the cop who handcuffed him before. And this time the cop came and he had a paper from, I don't know, was it like Homeland Security or something? It was something that said basically these people are allowed to film here and you are not to give them a hard time about it.
Yeah, yeah, that stand up uh, directive. No,
Yeah.
he's not lurking. He probably didn't realize what time it was
Oh,
because he's, out in the middle of nowhere in a different time zone.
somebody sent you a private message, by the way.
I saw it.
Okay.
That's who I thought.
Okay.
Oh, I am now, asshole. Oh, look. He even has a different picture.
I think
That's
that
that's
seems
his
like the
young
one.
picture.
Yeah, I've seen him using that for a while. I was just going to say, he's using a picture that's even older than yours because, as we know, in real life, Cliff is around 93.
Yeah, from the 80s. Yeah.
And, if I had Cliff's beard and hair, I would not be afraid to show my current picture. I was going to say, though, if you think he's lurking and you send a text saying, "Are you lurking?" That's kind of, I always thought it's silly that one of the first things they teach you when you learn a foreign language, like say French, because I happen to know the phrase in French, even though very little else, it's like, "Parlez-vous anglais?"
Do you speak English?
Yeah. I mean, does it make sense to teach someone how to say that in French? Because all you have to do is say, "Do you speak English?" And if they do, they'll say yes.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Of course, it's also silly to teach you to say "Parlez-vous français" if you don't actually know French. Now, look at that. Steve is giving Mr. Nicky and Kiwi a hard time.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to figure out is which two need to get a room.
Yeah, that's all I could figure.
Is it, Steve and Cliff or Kiwi and Cliff or Mr. Nicky and Cliff?
I was just thinking, I don't think I have like a young picture of me on my computer anywhere that so I could fit the theme.
Oh, like I said, this picture is on my older computer. Cliff, while you're here,
Uh-oh.
Cliff, Mr. Nicky came up with an idea, and I need you to say yes or no. He said on our next show, Wednesday for the open panel, to use this avatar but not put my name on it and just put like the vigil. Yes, he didn't even just put the vigilance committee up there and then wait until somebody asks who it is, but I need to keep my mouth shut because apparently my voice everybody knows.
No. I don't think it's that you have a very distinctive voice. I think it's just that you use it a lot.
But I use it for good. Ha
There you
ha.
go. There, that's the best I can do for finding a younger picture of me.
Oh, is that you in the 80s?
Yeah. Well, the shorter one is more like the 60s.
Now, come on, I was trying to give you credit.
I was going to say earlier, Steve figuring out that you could just click things and learning, technology and stuff. I have been using my video editor now for many months. And I just was editing a video today. after all this time. In fact, it was the one I used today to explain everything about the new channel stuff. But anyway, I don't know. Well, you should, even if you don't do this sort of thing, you should be able to picture what I'm saying. You know, imagine you have a video and then you cut a lot of pieces out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so now you have like this, you know, long thing,
Empty
but there's
space.
all these empty spaces. Yes. And I, a lot of times, you know, like I'd be working on something and then I'd cut something else out. And then I'd have to go and grab the other parts and bring them back down, you know. And a lot of times there'd be like 20 separate parts and
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to drag them down. Today, I was doing that and I thought, I can't believe they don't have a way for you to just say, you know, like close the gaps. And I right clicked and I got a thing that said close all the gaps or something. It was like just poof and it
Yeah.
was done. And it's like, why didn't I discover that 6 months ago?
Well, and I'm using Clipchamp or Chimp
Okay.
Clip or whatever it is. And I'm not real good at it because I just actually started doing it, what, 2 months ago? Um, but I know when I cut something out and that long space in there, if I hover over that empty space, there's a little trash can and you click on that and it gets rid of the
Oh,
space.
you throw away the empty space. That's interesting. That's, yeah. I use Movavi and it takes a while to learn all the little tricks and stuff, obviously, but then it does a good job once you get on to doing it.
Yeah. And Steve, yes, that's a young Cliff.
Yeah, that would be Cliff just about 72 years ago. Hey, that's right. Today, well, it still is for the next few minutes. If anybody asks, we'll just tell them we're all celebrating Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, this picture here, when I was re editing my video for me doing the podcast last week,
Mhm.
and I added some pictures. And the one story that I was representing, at first I wasn't sure I was going to be able to go in and see if it needed editing myself. I wasn't sure I'd be able to watch it.
Right.
And I did, and I added some pictures to it. And it didn't bother me at all, you know, rewatching it and saying, you know, and it actually didn't need a lot of editing, not like the other ones I had. But anyway, it was funny whenever was actually doing it on Sunday and this picture came up, it got me for a few seconds. It's like when I was doing the editing, it was, you know, it was like mechanical or something. I sort of think of it kind of like how like a doctor or a nurse doesn't see a person at the time. They just see, you know, the job
What
that
they're
they're
treating.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what it kind of was like with me doing the editing is just, you know, I wasn't actually paying attention to the video. I was just looking for flaws and stuff and until I sat and watched it then and yeah. I don't know if you watched mine or not, but I
I
think
did.
I think I convinced my sister to come and do her version of the events for when my brother died. 'Cause she was 6 years younger than me. So like her memory is like a whole different thing.
Well, and her perspective is going to be different too.
Yeah. Yeah, I had just we talked about it a few. Well, I guess we probably talked about it when I first put the video up, and I asked her, I because when I was thinking back on it, all I remember is anything that happened in my immediate space. I had no
Right.
concept of the wider thing, and like I asked her, I said, "Where were you when this happened?" And I didn't even realize she'd actually been like shipped off to our one aunt's house for a big part of it. But anyway, so that's another person I got to schedule. I've got like 4 or 5 people that have agreed to do it, and I just got to get them scheduled.
Yeah, well, I've sent out one, two, three, 4 emails to people, waiting on them to get back to me so that we can get them scheduled on. Oh my God, on the vigilance committee.
Yeah. So do you very often get somebody who like messages you or just even from chat or whatever and says, "Oh, hey, I'd like to do your show," and you're like, "Yeah, we'll schedule that sometime," but you don't ever actually want to get around to having them.
We have not run into that yet. Um, Actually, we're not even hardly getting anybody who is reaching out to us,
Mm.
where we are having to reach out and say, "Hey, we'd like to feature you." Um, but we have learned that there are some people that maybe we shouldn't have reached out to them.
I know one thing we talked about, of course, our thing is a whole different deal,
Hmm.
but, you know, me and Ariel did a lot of the work on it just because he would be doing the graphic stuff and I'd be sitting there talking to him. And we talked about what we're going and we pretty much decided that, because like there was a couple of people we actually thought of who might want to do it. And basically we thought, even if someone comes in who's a little crazy, that's their story. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like with yours is more of a serious topic kind of a thing. You don't want those people that are going to come in and tell you, that the aliens, ate their little sister or something.
Well, if we were a different type of channel, I might be interested in those types of stories because every once in a while you have to take those conspiracy theories and dissect them because there's always a little bit of truth.
Well, I think you misunderstand me.
No,
I
I,
didn't.
I
I don't. No, I'm not saying it's because of conspiracy theory. I'm just saying that if you give those people a platform, the powers that be back on the home planet might come down on you.
yeah, I know. We do have one of those right now. And Steve, you can put all the signs up that you want, but I ignore them. Signs that say no females allowed.
Steve, a member of the He-Man Women's Hater Club.
And see, that's I don't know whether it's good or bad for me, but uh my daddy, of course, was a Marine, so, no sissies were allowed. But
Yeah.
I also had 3 brothers, younger brothers.
Mm.
So, yes, I can be a pretty, pretty princess, but I'm
You can go
unless the
into drill sergeant
situation
mode.
calls for yeah, unless the girls unless the situation calls for it, I'm not gonna be the pretty, pretty princess. I'm just gonna, be me, and I don't I don't follow rules.
So, my family, 5 kids, oldest sister, 3 boys, then younger sister. I was the third boy. And our family ran on the old motto of nobody beats up my little brother but me.
Yes, exactly. Nobody is allowed to pick on my little brothers except
Yep.
me.
Yep. Some other older kid might come along and say the exact same thing or do the exact same thing that you do, but it's like, no, 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 no. It don't work that way. Of course, the other thing is too, by the time I got to about 10th grade, I'd say I didn't really need my older brothers watching out for me anymore.
No, you guys are trying to figure out how to keep me out. Electric
Yeah.
fences don't bother me.
I just realized since Cart left, I think you are the only girl here.
I am. Hmm. Don't give him any ideas, Steve. But anyway, since it is an hour past my pumpkin time,
Mm.
I'm gonna go
Well,
ahead.
I appreciate you coming in. You old sugar mama. Um, you you are my unofficial late night co-host.
Very unofficial. Everybody probably rolls their eyes. Oh my God, here she comes again. You guys are
Well,
just
we
having way too much fun. What? Oh, wow. The wind just picked up because my front door just blew open.
I heard something. I could like hear the little bit of wind go by or something.
Yeah.
Wow, it's all nice and calm here. Oh well, but yeah, thanks for coming in. Get some sleep.
Yeah,
But
I've got to do that, wonderful thing called work tomorrow.
well, yeah, yeah, you don't want to get sleep in and get fired because then Mr. Nicky'd have to support himself.
Yeah. All right.
Mm.
So I will talk to you guys later. I don't know.
Hey,
I
don't- this mean you were the first official guest of the new channel.
Hey, I can put that trophy up on my wall. Yay, I got
We'll
that participation trophy.
we'll have to make sure to book you for all our anniversary shows now.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll now that things have calmed down a little bit, I'll probably be around a little
Do you,
bit more.
do you know how long it'll take them to get your computer back to you?
Oh, um, they say a week, but
Mm.
it's got to go out to California, get worked on, and then sent back. So that week probably just turned into a month.
Well, at least you have a fallback.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will stop talking to you so you can leave. Thanks for coming in.
All right. Have a great night.
We'll see you.
Bye.
And folks, I think that's probably a good place to call it quits for the night. We had a small group, but I appreciate y'all coming in. We initiated the new channel. Hopefully, some more of the our regular group will be finding us here. But anyway, to the Nickies and Steve and Kiwi, if you're still around, and Cart, if you can hear me. And I forget who else might have wandered through, but Cliff, thanks for stopping by. We will see you again.